It's so messy. No, hold on. I've never seen all these options. My audio was muted. That's crazy. Can you hear me now? This thing has so many different features. I definitely didn't click the mic button, but I guess when you go live, it automatically starts muted. Oh, it's on now? Okay. Well, what's up, Nice Spearhead? What's up, the rest of y'all? I said, how y'all doing this evening? I'm at Epic Universe, chilling, eating, having me some lunch. They got very unique food here. So this is like a mac and cheese crown. I wanted to try this. I saw it on TikTok. I said I gotta make sure I get it. I'm just I'm just now leaving in a minute. How to Train Your Dragon Land. E- I didn't rode on everything over here. So yeah, this is my last stop eating. Have you been on Stardust Racers? Yes, yes, and it was amazing. That was a very epic ride. That is probably my favorite thing I've rode today so far. So far I've been on Stardust Racers, Harry Potter Battle of the Ministry, which was epic. Which I don't know if that has scenes from the next movie or the final movie, which is part two. Because there was definitely some shit in there I didn't see, and I don't know if they made it up just for the ride or if it was something that's actually in the movies. It was about well, I'm gonna spoil the ride for y'all, but I just have not seen anything like it, so um, it was cool. It was really cool. I got in there. That was my first ride. I actually snuck into the park before it was actually officially open today. I got here early. I thought they opened at 9. They didn't open till 10. So somebody was like, "Come on in." They didn't even scan my ticket. Nothing. I don't know if there was like a lot of people going in. I don't know if that was a special group. I blended right on in. I got on the ride before it was officially open. That normally is one of their longest waiting rides. I jumped in line and I think I was in and out in like 45 minutes because it has no express line. I got the express pass, but that one doesn't offer the express line. So I got in early. I got out by 10 o'clock, had some breakfast. Um, I posted some stuff on Instagram. If anybody's following me on Instagram, it's under our channel name, so y'all can check some stuff out there. I've been to Universal Islands of Adventure yesterday. I had no time to record. My phone ended up dying, but there's some cool stuff from there in the Harry Potter world and Marvel, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. I'm still exploring the park though. Hey, Boogie. And I didn't say hey, game guy, but what's up? Stardust is my favorite ride there. I actually live in Orlando. I've been to Epic 3 times during preview. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm obviously not from here, but yeah, this is my first time at Epic. I've been to, I want to say I've been to Islands of Adventures before. I don't know if I've ever been to Universal, but it was like well over a decade ago when I was here. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this as an adult. Nice to hear said there's likely some stuff from the more recent movies, but there's also some stuff from the book that don't make it into the movie. There was a lot of conversations going on. They have the pictures that talk and move, and they were having lots of conversations. Everything looks so true to life, and it looks yeah, go ahead. It looks so just authentic and real. And they have so many creative rooms. Like I wouldn't have even known that I was waiting 45 minutes if I hadn't looked at my watch. It is just so immersive, and each room is just so very, it's so detailed. There's always something moving or talking. Like it's just so much to be entertained by. And like even with me waiting, I felt like I didn't have enough time in each room to just like truly take it all in. But it's pretty good here. They definitely did their big one. I've only made it to Harry Potter and How to Train Your Dragon Land. Stardust is kind of like in between both of these worlds, so yeah, my friend waited 5 hours for Harry Potter. Oh hell no, I waited 45 minutes. Listen, take y'all asses there before, like an hour before they said they opened. They opened. They be lying. They told us that the Harry Potter ride didn't open until 10. I got in line at 9:02 and was out by 9:50. I think I was out. I was out by. No, I got in line at like 9:07. I was out by like 9:52, and I made it to my breakfast spot by 10:02. So yeah, yeah, but 5 hours is fucking crazy. But I did a lot of research too. TikTok said when you first get to the park, go to Harry Potter first because everybody rushes off to Super Nintendo Land, and I think somewhere in Dark Universe or some shit. I haven't been there yet. There's some ride over there apparently, but they said go to Battle of the Ministry first, and that's what I did. And I waited 45 minutes, and it was epic. Yeah. Like I said, I mean it's mac and cheese, so they have a chicken one, but that's what I would have preferred. But it's spicy, and I said I'm gonna be shooting fire out my ass if I get the spicy one, and I'm just not trying to do all that at the park. So I just got the basic mac and cheese. So it had like goldfish on top, and then I got this How to Train Your Dragon drink. It's like a strawberry and lime cider. Their drinks here are pretty strong. I've been to 2 bars so far. Y'all know I love the drink. He wanted me to wait with him. I rode Stardust like 3 times, and then I joined him in line for the last 2 hours. 5 hours is insane. I couldn't do that. I ain't gonna lie. But it sucks that like you buy the express for so much fucking money, and then like I think three of the rides here don't offer it. So I've ridden two of the three that don't offer it. So I waited for I want to say it's something about learning how to fly your dragon or some shit. Not hiccups, but I rode hiccups. It's the one you know what I'm talking about, game guy. But it's the one that don't offer the express. I rode that. I didn't know that you when you fly in the dragon, you can spin it. I didn't know that. I thought first of all, I thought I was in line for a roller coaster. That was not what that was. So I was like, oh, okay, this is like some swings type shit. And then everybody was talking when I got off the ride, they put me in the front. After I got off, everybody was talking about how they were spinning and shit behind me, and I was like, spinning? What is they talking about? And then when I actually got out of line and I watched the ride, people were actually spinning and shit. And I was like, I didn't know you could do that. So I didn't spin. I'm just sitting here flapping the wings like a real dragon and shit. I didn't do no spinning. I didn't even know. And people were like watching us and stuff. I wasn't doing shit. I didn't know. So it shows how much I paid attention. First of all, like I said, I thought it was a roller coaster. I'm watching because like the roller coaster goes over the ride, so I'm thinking, or like by it, it's near it. It's not. It doesn't necessarily go over it, but I'm thinking that's what I'm getting on. Not at all. You'll love Nintendo Land. It's the most immersive land in terms of environment. You feel like you stepped into the Mario game. My research said to go over there last, like towards the nighttime. Everything like is very flashy with all the colors and everything. So I'm gonna try to go there last. Based off of how fast I'm moving, I think I can get everything done by 6 or 7 o'clock. We'll see as long as no rides and stuff go down. Um, so I plan on going there at night. If I have time, maybe I'll go live again. If my phone isn't dead, it's at 40%. I'm gonna buy a power up charger because I forgot to bring my charger. It's one of my goldfish trips, so it was very fun. It was very fun. Coming back to Universal was on my bucket list for a very long time. I've been here when I was a kid, and the last time we came to Florida, we went to Disney, so Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios. So I was like, next time I go to Disney, not Disney, next time I go to Florida, I want to go to Universal. So here I am. We are going to Epcot though tomorrow. My sister, they opted out of coming to Epic for whatever reason, so they're doing Universal and Islands of Adventure for the second time today. But they were still asleep when I left. We got back last night at midnight. We stayed at the park from open till close yesterday. I got up at 7, got dressed, ordered me an Uber because everybody was still asleep. Nobody was trying to get up, and I'm not waiting for nobody. So I had my ass in Uber and I got here, and it's been the best experience so far. I love it here. Um, Floyd, how you doing? O'Shea, I need to go back to Universal. It's been forever. Definitely come back. They're doing their big one. I 10 out of 10 recommend the Express Pass. So save up until you can get the Express. For Universal in Orlando, Universal and Islands of Adventure in Orlando, I didn't get to ride everything, even with the express pass. A lot of times, like our first like 5 rides that we got on, it broke down while we were in line, so we had to do extra waiting. So even with that, we didn't make it through everything. We did everything in Islands of Adventure, but we didn't get through everything in Universal. So I definitely recommend maybe 2 days there, or definitely at least the express. Epic, I think I can make it through everything in one day. Since I beat Harry Potter Battle of the Ministry line, I think I definitely can make it through everything. Haven't been to a theme park in ages, probably like 4 years. Wow. I go annually. So with my friends, we go to Cedar Point. That's not too far from my hometown. So I flew back earlier this month. Spent about 5 days with my family and friends, and then we drove to Cedar Point one of those days. That's like our annual trip. And then normally I will bring a friend with me to a theme park, but nobody was available. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to Epic by myself. I mean, I did hang with Taya and her friend yesterday, but I didn't care. I'm not missing this experience. I need to take my kids. They would love it. First of all, Boogie, how are you doing? And you need to come to camp. That's what you need to do. Bring your ass to camp next year. As a Walking Dead fan, it is an absolute must. I very much expect to see you next year. You don't have to have a crazy budget. Plenty of people get general admission tickets, and we have a ball. Especially if you know somebody IVIP, hang with us. We'll get you right. Just come to camp next year, Big League. But yes, your kids would absolutely love Nintendo Land. They would love all of this. Like just How to Train Your Dragon Land. They have so many different kid areas. It's insane. Like little jungle gyms. If I was little, I would fucking tear that shit up. Like I would love that. Climbing on the fucking ropes and all these types of slides and water blasters and it's just all types of stuff. There's dragons shooting fire and all that stuff on my Instagram. Yeah. Yes. Bring your kids in. And they even do child ride swaps. So if you're with another adult, and you wait in a line, one adult can hold the kid while you get on the ride, and then when y'all get off, y'all swap to the other adult can ride, and then y'all get off. Like they have it so organized here. I'm truly impressed. Epic does a lot of facial recognition. First of all, when I walked into the park, I never even showed them my ticket. They said, "Let me scan your face." I was like, "Okay," and they scanned my face. They said, "You good?" I said, "How y'all get my face? How y'all know I even bought the ticket?" Like they just do all the rides for my express. I normally like when I was at Universal. I had to scan my actual express pass. Here, they just do facial recognition. I don't know how the fuck they know what I have because I never scanned my face on like any app or anything. So like, you know what I mean? Like, how would they know it's me? But they got it all figured out. Apparently, who am I to question it? So, will you be reacting to Night of the Seven Kingdoms when it comes out? Yes. Despite how much Game of Thrones has pained me, even to this day, I will still be watching. Is there a big crowd? In my opinion, no. Everything so far, besides Minecraft Madness and Battle of the Ministry, everything is under an hour wait, according to the app. So I would say no. Um, I think most people right now are in Nintendo Land, though. I think actually, when I looked, the one that has like the Mario Kart racing, that one was at 100 minutes. So I think a lot of people rush there during park open. So that's why I'm gonna go there tonight. But I don't. I honestly don't think it's a big crowd. I feel like I seen more people at Universal yesterday than I did here. But this park is also way more expensive. So and the express lines are not long at all. Like they're very quick. So you know. LOL, I'm doing okay. Yeah, Tanisha has been begging me to come to camp for the longest. Yes, please, please, please. I promise you, you will not regret it. Camp is everything. That it's competing with this experience right now, but camp has been one of my highlights of the year. Like I had such a great experience. They are really committed to making sure us the fans have such a great experience. If y'all know Married to Film, Ralph and Shamanda, they was there. We had a good time. Me and Michonne hung out, and so many others. Like so many people recognize me from my channel. It's just a great time. Trust me. Well, I hope I don't butcher your name. Is it Akuya? Shamash, how are you doing? I'm at Epic. I'm doing fucking great. I got me a drink. I got me a mac and cheese cone that I'm slowly getting through. But I'm doing great. I absolutely cannot complain. I have zero complaints right now. Have you seen How to Train Your Dragon live action? I ain't seen animated, comics, live action. I ain't seen nothing. I don't know what these folks got going on. I just know it's Vikings and Dragons. I don't know any of these people. I can't name a character. Well, I can name Hiccup. I think that's probably a character named after the ride is named after, but I ain't seen shit. I seen that little circle head dragon before, in, like commercials, the black one, but I've never seen it. What did you do at Universal? Give me a minute. So Universal, we did Islands of Adventure first, but when we got to Universal, we did the Mummy ride, which was pretty cool. Um, Harry Potter has a ride over there. We spent most of our time in the Harry Potter section. I think on that side, I want to say it's Battle of the Gringotts, something like that. I want to say that ride was fun. We had such a good time there. They had it's so true to the movies. Like it's literally like a giant alleyway. People have wands. The wands actually interact with like things. I don't know, like things that are in like the storefronts and stuff like that. Like they can move instruments and make steam pots, shoot steam, and you can do all types of stuff. I haven't bought a wand because I don't know which one I want. Taya wants to buy a wand. She's probably gonna buy one today. I need to buy myself a wand. Um, so I don't like birds flying over me, y'all. They be shitting on people. Um, so we spent most of our time there. We rode that ride, went in the shops. Um, where else did we go? We went on the Men in Black ride. I never seen Men in Black. It's the Will Smith one, but that one was kind of corny. You just sit there and you pew 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 shoot a little laser thing. It wasn't nothing crazy. We went on the Mummy ride. I tried to go to Shrek, the DreamWorks land. I wanted the Shrek pretzel, but they were sold out. But that one is mainly like a kiddie land. I don't think there's no rides over there. Fucking birds flying around. I went on the Simpsons ride. That one was unique. You get to actually kind of watch. You waiting in line for a while, so you damn near watch an entire episode. And they got a whole animated feature that goes with the ride. That was pretty fun. Um, I think that's all we got to. I'm not gonna lie. Like we literally didn't get through half of Universal because we spent so much time at Islands of Adventure. Like I said, you need like 2 days there, which originally I wasn't gonna do, but they want to go to Epcot tomorrow, so um, you guys see the original animated. I know I gotta see a lot of things, guys. That's why I'm reacting because I haven't seen shit. Nice Spearhead still need to get Samaj going down the animated movie route. I love animated movies, so by all means, recommend some stuff. Received a gift. Oh, who bought all these gifts? Floyd, thank you. We sent 5 gift memberships. Shout out to you. Thank you for doing that. That was so nice. So the season that keeps on giving. What we halfway to Christmas, y'all? That's what I'm talking about. Um, Queen said, "Girl, you done the spot." Oh, nah, Queen then send some gifts, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are fucking goaded. Shout out to y'all. I'm sure the people appreciate that. I didn't even know you could do that shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't been live in like a year. Yeah, Men in Black is a classic corny movie. The ride was corny, so it makes sense. Men in Black is iconic. I literally, I don't even know if anybody's ever put that movie on in front of me. I'm trying to think. Obviously, I know it's about aliens. We got Will Smith. I don't even know who else is in it. I don't know. I don't know. Islands is the best Universal park, in my opinion. Dim Rise was good. The Spider Man was excellent. I was excited to take my sister on that. She loved it. Hulk was good. The Jurassic, the Velocicoaster, the Velocicoaster. That might be my favorite ride I've ever ridden. That ride was insane. That ride was insane. And second, I would say is Hagrid's motorbikes. There was just like it was just stuff with these rides that I've never seen before in my life. First of all, a lot of these rides give you a fucking turbo boost halfway through. I never expect that shit. Like they literally just give you a random turbo halfway through the ride. You're like, I'm going faster than I started. That shit's crazy. Um, and then shit. And then one of the rides had like a drop. Like it was just so much. It's insane. I will never spoil these rides though, because it's just like crazily designed. Very unique though. Where am I at? What are you gonna go on later? Um, so I think after I leave here, I'm gonna go to Dark Universe. Don't know what that is. I don't even know what movies that's associated with. I think there's like a Monster Unchained or something, a Monster Unleashed ride, and then I know there's one next to it. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna go over there though, because I'm trying to hit Nintendo Live. So I think then there's Celestial Park. I don't know what's over there. Um, I know there's 13 rides and I've ridden five of them. So my plan is to get on the next, well, the last set of rides. I knew you would be doing more for your channel. Yes, I'm always trying to do more for my channel. This month, I've been doing a lot of traveling, so it's been a little lackluster in comparison to the previous month. But also, I've been working really hard on the channel, especially Patreon. There's a lot of content over there, y'all, like a lot. So I just haven't been able to do much of myself. So I was like, I need to take a month off to just, and I've still been doing good. Like me and Taya recorded in advance. I don't know. We're still working with Taya's new schedule. She's in college. She's doing two college classes now. They're very challenging, and she sometimes needs. She'll tell me last second, like this assignment's harder than I thought, so she's not able to record. So like sometimes our schedule has to change because of that. And then she also works now, so it's like she's going into adulthood, so it's getting a little harder versus her. She just graduated high school, so it's not like she's just going to school all day and coming home. It was getting a little bit challenging trying to navigate our schedule. So I'm trying not to pack our schedule too much until I can get a good balance. We tried something this month, which was recording things ahead. It worked, but it didn't at the same time because I was traveling so much. So it's like, all right, we caught up, and then I got to come back and record bulk because I'm leaving again the following week. So it's just like a lot of that going on. You said it's a 2005. I think you're talking about Men in Black. 97. Men in Black is from 1997. That's before I was born. Y'all still sending gift membership. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to all the people in the chat that ain't saying too much. Shout out to y'all. I'm glad y'all are receiving gifts. I have to utilize the actual um, perks for that. Now there's so many of y'all. Like 15 of y'all now. I guess I better. I mean, I do release stuff a little bit early on there. That's another goal I'm working on. I have an editor. I send him the reactions a month in advance, and he does send them to me. But I just have a level of care I take with all my videos, and I review each and every single video he sends me, and I make my tweaks to it if necessary. Um, so that prevents me from just like immediately posting. But if I can get ahead, all the people who are now members of the channel, I can get y'all some stuff early. There's some motivation, so shout out to y'all sending gifts. That'll motivate me to work a little bit harder. So I got to give me till next week. I'm on vacation. Dark Universe is Dracula, Frankenstein, stuff like that. Monsters Unchained is great. It's like Hogwarts Rider Island. Really? Well, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun, man. That's where I'm going next, man. Yeah, I've never seen. I mean, what Dracula just got a movie called Dracula? I don't know. Like, is Monsters Unchained a movie? Like, what is they stuff? I don't even know. I appreciate the pre-recordings nowadays. LOL. Remember back when you take like 2 months off? I ain't never. Not, I don't do it like that. I've never taken 2 months off. That's crazy. That's crazy. Slander is ridiculous at this point. I've never taken 2 months off. But I would take like a week. I know, but yeah, I'm trying to do better because like well, also Matt, you were like one of my first subscribers to Patreon in general. So it's just like you've been there through the highs and lows. So it's just like there were times I was stopping. Um, but now since I have a decent following on there, it's just like I got to keep up with the level of content. So yeah, I will try to always pre-record if I can. Like I said, it's not me; it's my sister's schedule. Um, I my work schedule is pretty much the same, so I have my day to day routine. I pretty much can record during the day. I've been working on this mac and cheese going for about an hour, y'all. I'm tired of doing. Let me show y'all a little bit something fucking too. You see that dragon? The one in Diagon's Alley in Harry Potter World. It actually breathes fire, and you can feel the heat. Pretty cool. I actually didn't know it did that, and I was walking under it, and I heard the scream and the fire breathe out, and I felt the heat, and I just like ducked down. I'm like, "What the fuck going on?" I already don't like shit flying over me. So, how did you feel about Dead City? Don't get me yelling in this theme park. I gotta go, but you have fun tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Appreciate you for stopping by again, guy. Dead City. I am disgusted. It's funny. Actually, while I was in line waiting, I felt like AMC sent me a survey about how I talk about Dead City. I gave them the business. I gave them the fucking business. I'm not about to play with my time, my energy. People don't realize, a lot of people seem to think that when we do reactions, we simply click record and post, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. Editing is harder than people realize, especially for copyright. It's time consuming. I have to work my days around it. Fighting for my life is an understatement. Don't let something get copyrighted. And I got to go back into the editing room. Like export times, upload times, thumbnail making, it all takes a lot of fucking time. That's why Patreon gets more content because that I actually can record. I have to sync up the footage so it's not simply just upload, but there is a way I can do that. But how I record, we sit on our couch, we watch it on our TV, and then I download the footage and I sync up the footage. But there are people who use their computers to record themselves. They record their screen, which is the screen recording them and the footage at the same time, and they can do it that way. But I have no desire to watch TV or movies on the laptop. I just have never watched TV that way. I like to have the full experience on the TV, so I think I will continue to do it my way, unless there is a way I can record it on the computer and the TV at the same time, and it makes sense. I have to figure it out, but yeah. But Dead City is trash. The way they disrespected Maggie, I can't stand for it. She's just unrecognizable at this point. I think back to the Maggie that wouldn't even give the Reapers mercy after she promised them that they should let them go, Leah and them. This is the same Maggie that took a crowbar and a knife and a gun and started murking these motherfuckers. Remember, in that moment, Negan was like, I can't take your word for shit. Because you'll kill a motherfucker even if you give him your word. That's the Maggie I'm expecting. This same Maggie, a few months later, was manipulated by the Commonwealth and they tried to take over Hilltop from her. Again, Maggie whooping ass, doing all this shit. And she had this great speech to Negan at the very end of season 11 where she said, "I can't forgive you. Some days are going to be harder than most." She's like, she didn't want him taking up more room in her head and her child noticing that. Um, Yet it seems like they threw all that away. They made it in Dead City seem like Maggie constantly thinks about this guy, and which a level of it I understand because what people don't seem to think about is Maggie's entire family was murdered. They weren't just bitten by walkers or a tragedy happened. Murdered. The governor took Herschel hostage, cut off his fucking head. Beth shot in the fucking head before Maggie could even reunite. Glenn head bashed in front of her while the motherfucker laughed in her face and taunted her while she was already suffering from a medical condition at the time. Her entire family murdered. The whole farm fucking massacre, y'all. Like, give Maggie a fucking break. And then on top of that, Alden, she was close with Alden, Jesus, Tara, Enid, came back home to find out all the motherfuckers' heads was put on spikes. Everybody Maggie has cared about has been murdered by a human being. So what? She's fucking sad. It's an apocalypse. We're all fucking depressed. People are depressed for less. Everybody she loves gets murdered. And she's sitting in the forest. She has her own private moments where she will break down and cry. She don't cry in front of Herschel. Now, mind you, Herschel is just an inquisitive child, and he'd be going around looking for her, and he'll happen to just see her crying or something. Why the fuck are you mad that your mom is fucking sad? If anything, you should be comforting her or something. But like the fact that you're mad that your mom is depressed is fucking insane to me. And then the way they assassinated Maggie's character, as if Maggie's going to let her son run off with a fucking stranger, a half burnt off stranger. This bitch ain't even got no hair on the side. Like, the shit is singed. Her neck meat is singed up. And you gonna let your child run around New York? Well, it makes sense. Like, and then the writing is so inconsistent. So remember, Nevenez had sent Maggie to go kill Negan, I believe it was, or whoever it was she sent her to kill. Maggie double back, killed the guards, went in and was gonna kill Nevenez. Why the fuck wouldn't she do the same thing with Dama, who's manipulating her son? Y'all gotta make that shit make sense to me. So no, I don't fuck with Dead City. I gave AMC the business. I told somebody, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I said I was gonna write AMC a letter. Me filling out that survey was equivalent to the letter. I gave them the fucking business. I actually wrote whole paragraphs in detail about what the fuck went wrong. I told y'all thought I'd be fucking playing. I don't play about Walking Dead on my characters. Don't send me a survey because I got shit to say. So yeah, I gave them the business. And I said, I don't know if I'm coming back for season 3. We'll see. Just because I need them to get their shit together. So, yeah, I'm done with this mac and cheese on y'all. I've been chewing for 45, 56 minutes. I've only been on here 33. I've been chewing this shit before. I said, dang, I'm chewing forever. I said, let me get on live because it's going to take me a while to chew this shit. But yeah, Floyd, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm ready for Daryl and Carol, though. I'll tell you that. I'm absolutely ready for Daryl and Carol. Let me get up out of here. I made a mess, y'all. I'm a messy eater. You know. Make sure I look good. Can't go out here looking crazy. I don't know where I'm going, y'all, because I have the map on my phone. I'm talking to y'all, so I can't look at it. Well, the portal is this way, so they do portal. Let me just show y'all so y'all can stop looking at me. I'm gonna go this way. But it's very epic here, y'all. They named this park perfectly. It's very fucking epic. But I am not gonna stay on here too much longer because my phone is on 27%, and it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go buy me a power up pack, and then tonight I will probably try to go live when I'm in Super Nintendo Land. So look out for that. I said try. I don't know what's gonna be going on in my life at that point, but I will try. But I'm gonna walk y'all out real quick. Y'all can see just a little bit more. Oh yeah, I went on a water ride, y'all, and you got to shoot each other, and bombs blew up. That shit was crazy. I appreciate your night. I absolutely will enjoy these rides. The other side of it. Where am I going? Dark Universe. If they go this way, that's where we going. I love the fucking theme that they play, just going around the park, like just listening to this fucking epic music. Like it really just gets you in the vibes of things. They do it big here, y'all. If y'all can make it, plan a trip in the next few years. Um, buy your tickets in advance, buy them slowly. Um, it's absolutely worth it. Bring your family, bring your kids. The kids will love it. They make it so it's for everybody. This is not a paid promotion, by the way. So they're more than welcome to pay me, though. I think this is Dark. No, that's Super Nintendo Land. I need to walk past that. I'm gonna come back later. Yeah, I'm about to get up off here. My phone is steadily dying. But I hope y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. And I'm gonna catch y'all later. Your boy out. I don't even know how to. Let me see.